Much more a part of the attack than you did a week ago. Just talk about your feelings coming out of this game today.
Yeah, I feel that I got way more involved and I got a lot more periods, a lot more experience. But it's my freshman year, and I'm still got a lot of learning. But I'm glad I got the periods and got the experience.
What was it like? What did your fellow Texan tell you when you came in the game? Kenny Guyton in a minute. Talk about his play today. I mean, he comes off the bench.
Yeah, he just said don't be nervous, man, because me and Kenny, like, we really connect a lot, because him being for Texas and being a senior, he's like a mentor to me. So he just told me don't be nervous, man, and every time I get the ball, I make a play.
And what was it like in the huddle when Braxton went down and then, see him get carted into the locker room? I'm sure you guys knew it wasn't just a minor injury.
I mean, it was kind of heartfelt, but, Kenny is one of the greatest quarterbacks in college football right now. I mean, it's great to have him as a backup, So we didn't really lose a lot. I mean, Braxton is a Heisman candidate, but Kenny is a great thrower.
Yeah, I mean, it was good. And Coach Meyer and Coach Herman, they did a good job of play calling all day, and the O-line did a good job protecting, and Kenny G came in once again and did what he do.
When he comes in, could you comment on just the confidence level that you guys have in him? What was the move when obviously Braxton gets hurt and you don't want to see that, but Kenny coming in?
Kenny's one of our leaders on the team. He's one of the captains, so everybody in the team respects him. Everybody knows what he brings to the table when he's in the game.
It means a lot, because you can always count on Kenny. Everybody loves him in the locker room. He's a great dude, and when he comes in, we're still playing. Nothing crosses our minds when he's in the back, so we're still protecting like Braxton's back there. So he's a great dude.
Greater sense of urgency when your starter goes out and you got the backup in there, and you can't afford to lose him.
Yeah, I don't really think about that stuff. When Kenny comes in, we're going. I don't really pay attention to that, and we're just, on to the next play. That's what you got to think. You have to have a short memory.
Yeah, and the fact is he didn't get hurt on a sack anyway.
Yeah, that's right.
It's got to be almost like, okay, so what? Kenny's in. I mean, we're used to this in practice. We know what he does. I mean, it's got to be very comforting for you guys up front.
Yeah, it's very comfortable. We respond with ready units, and the quarterback room. They got two captains in there, so they know what's going on, and their leadership has been incredible. So.
I think that we just played like we've been playing all camp. Last week we just started off pretty slow, and us having a few guys back was a big thing for us.
You talked about CJ and Bradley.
Yeah, that's great for us because it kind of keeps teams from wanting to throw the ball in certain areas, and we can kind of control where they pick the ball up.
But defensive line, what did you see of them today? Did you see them a little bit more pepped up? How would you describe their play?
Yeah, they was hyped up because they felt like they didn't play the best game last week, so they came this week trying to show what they can really do. And I feel like they did what they had to do. They was holding up gaps and getting off the ball, getting sacks. Everything we needed, they was there for.
Was there anything that San Diego State did early that surprised you at all?
We pretty much watched a lot of their film, and we knew some of the tendencies that they did. So some of the stuff that they did really didn't shock me. Them running with the fullback off tackle was a little bit surprising because he's normally in the eye back, but they're moving the fullback around. But most of the stuff that they did really didn't confuse us as much.
Well, we had some objectives we wanted to get done. Stop the run and big passes down the field. Stop the screen game. Leverage the football and force some turnovers. And, to do that, we felt like we had to bring a little bit more pressure, especially on early downs. So, yeah, that was probably more in the game plan this week.
What areas would you like to see this defense improve on going forward?
Continue to get better man-to-man coverage because I think that's what we're going to have to be able to do more of. We need to be able to get closer and play a little bit more press man and just have confidence in that we can cover people. And stop the run with a loaded box. I think we can get better at those things, and I just think we continue to get better up front. I think the guys up front continue to improve. We got to keep getting better at the backer spot with some things, but I feel like we're headed in the right direction.